Gene, my name's Dale Taylor. I'm calling in from Tucson, Arizona. I am a Diamond Executive in ZJ International, and it's my pleasure to be able to come on the call this morning and share some information with you. Normally I kind of do a recap of the Corporate Power Hour call, but after listening to the call last night, I sat down in front of my computer and I thought, what could I bring to the table on Wednesday morning to bring value to the entire organization? And, I think it's last night's Corporate Power Hour call was summed up with several words, and they are very simple words. And those those words are simply, nobody needs to be great to get involved with ZJ. You know what? If you get involved with ZJ and you take action, you can be great. So what do I mean by that? One does not need to be great to get involved in this business. But in order to be great in this business, you do have to get involved. You need to get started. And this promotion that the company has so eloquently laid out is exactly a key substance in order to being great. We heard from several individuals on the call last night that, they are becoming great because they got involved with ZJ. Number one, they made a choice to get started. And number two, they took action, right? Action is everything, It's, without action, there's nothing. It's like, there's different sayings that tell that. It's like ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice. Well, guys, if you knew you got an opportunity like this, why aren't you sharing it with people? So very important that we get out in the marketplace and share this incredible promotion called X Factor. It is time sensitive, so I wouldn't be sitting on the fence or sitting on your hands and keeping it to yourself. I'd be putting it in the marketplace and sharing it with as many people as possible. Having said that, what I wanted to talk to you, everybody about this morning is called distributor retention. Distributor retention. Distributor retention produces long-term residual income, guys and gals. It's not about how many people you bring to the table. It's about how many people stay. Right? I'm going to repeat that. It's not about how many people you could enroll in ZJ International. It's about how many people stay. And that would be subject distributor retention. I'm going to ask everybody a question on the call this morning. What's the best secret behind incredibly successful organizations? Ask yourself that. What would be the best secret behind incredibly successful organizations? And I'm going to give you the answer to it. Work to create a healthy, loyal, and successful downline that are working with one another to achieve the same goals in mind. I'm going to repeat that. That's the answer to the question. What's the best secret behind incredibly successful organizations? And that is everyone working to create a healthy, loyal, and successful downline that are all working together, one another, to achieve the same goals in mind. Remember, guys and gals, retention in ZJ is about developing a family, a community. It starts with our leadership. Leadership is not earned or given, it's taken, guys and gals. Leadership is not earned. It's not given to one another. Or it's not given to one particular individual. It's taken. You have to step up to the plate and say, you know what, I'm going to be a leader and go and do it. And so there are 6 vital areas that an upline can strengthen to ensure that new distributors can relate to and resolve their quest for success. Guys and gals, these 6 areas can be identified with the word retain. I'm going to repeat that. These 6 areas can be identified with the word retain. R-E-T-A-I-N. And I'm going to define the word retain. It's relationships. It's empowerment. It's training. It's affiliation. It's inspiration. And it's nourishing. Okay? Guys, I know somebody's on the moderator code, and I need you to jump off the moderator code or mute yourself out.
Mr. Taylor, this Coach Chips.
Yes, sir.
I apologize for interrupting with your signal. I think you got a bad connection. You might want to call back in. You've been underwater like the last couple minutes.
I'm sorry about that, Mr. Epps. I'll hang up and dial back in.
All right. It's about to get me. not the case.
That's leadership, bro. Don't apologize for being a leader. I don't want anybody apologizing for being a leader. So I'll just start over here. I don't know how much of that everybody heard, but am I coming in loud and clear, Mr. Epps?
Oh, you're beautiful there.
Fantastic. Please appreciate you and appreciate your leadership. Distributor retention, guys and gals. This is long-term residual income. I'm not going to go back into everything I said before that, but that's what I'm talking about this morning is distributor retention. Distributor retention produces long-term residual income. And so I'm going to ask everybody on the call this morning one simple question. What is the best secret behind incredible, successful organizations? That's the question to ask yourself. What is the best secret behind incredibly successful organizations? And I'm going to give you the answer. For everyone to work to create a healthy, loyal, and successful downline that are all working with one another in unison to achieve the same goals in mind. That's the answer. Everyone working to create a healthy, loyal, and successful downline that are working all together in sequence to achieve the same goals in mind. Guys and gals, retention in Zeke is about developing a family or a community, and it starts with our leadership, okay? Leadership is not earned, it is not given, it is taken, guys and gals. I'm going to repeat that. Leadership is not earned or given, it is taken. If you want to be a leader in this company, you need to step up to the plate, plant your flag in the ground, and become one of the leaders, okay? And there are 6 vital areas that an upline can do to strengthen or ensure that new distributors can relate to and resolve their quest for success. This is what leaders do, right? They step up to the plate. These 6 areas can be identified with the word retain. R-E-T-A-I-N. And I'm going to give you what retain stands for. It stands for relationships. It stands for empowerment. It stands for training. It stands for affiliation. It stands for inspiration. And it stands for nurturing. And I'm going to go into all 6 of these letters that make up the word retain. Relationship. Building a deep commitment based on a need or fulfillment. Guys and gals, relationships begin when 2 people connect based on a mutual need or fulfillment. And that's all we do here, right? We're out in the marketplace getting belly to belly, eyeball to eyeball, and finding out what people's needs are. That's what this is all about. The relationship deepens as the connection is reinforced by people being there for each other. That's what we do. We motivate, we inspire, we encourage other people to be more than what they think they can. Right? That's exactly why I'm here. Somebody lift me up when I didn't believe in myself, brushed me off, dusted me off, picked me up by my pants and said, Dale, you know what? You've got amazing talent. You need to put that to work. And then I became part of Zija, and now you know what? That leadership, right? I had to take it. And so I facilitate many of the calls within the organization here today. Guys, it's imperative that we realize that relationships only deepen with a continual connection, and that connection obtained by just a simple phone call. Keeping in touch on a daily basis with the peoples in your organization, the individuals on your team. You know, you can't keep in touch with everybody. You know, it's that 80-20 rule, right? 80% of your people make 20% of your income. 20% of those people generate 80% of your income. Well, the more people you keep in touch with and the more people you encourage and motivate and inspire, the bigger that residual income is going to be. When things get tough or discouraged, guys and gals, or discouragement sets in on people, they often give up without this vital relationship or bond. So it's all about relationship building, guys and gals. Empowerment. Providing the right tools and a system for success. Dreams rarely come true without the proper tools and a system in place, guys and gals. You don't hire someone to build a skyscraper and then give them a pick and a shovel to do it. You just don't. Tools and systems must match the dream. The greater the dream, the more important the tools and systems play a vital role in this situation. Tools and systems are the vehicles for one's success. One of the reasons so many people give up and quit is they're trying to build their dreams or business without the tools, or for that matter, the incorrect tools. There's all kinds of tools out there that just don't work, right? But the beautiful thing about our system, right, is we've got 25 years of industry experience telling you exactly what works, right? Why would you want to go out and reinvent the wheel, guys and gals? Don't do it, right? The wheel that we have, it's already perfectly balanced. It goes 150 miles an hour. The person that got you involved with Zija, or the people you're going to bring to Zija, need to understand that we have your success at heart. The more successful you become, the more successful we become. So why would we tell you to do something that is not worthy, something that's not duplicatable, right? Something that's going to lead you down the wrong path. We're not going to do that, right? So empowerment, guys and gals, is huge. Letting that person know that you care about them, that you have their success in mind, right? Very, very important. Systems do what? Save yourself time, energy, and money. Guys and gals, you gotta have the right system in place. Right? I tell people that I get involved with Zija that have a sales background, take all your sales skills, find a shoebox, put all those skills in the shoebox, wrap it with a duct tape, right? And then go find it in your closet, stick it in your closet, and lock the door of your closet. Because we don't need your sales skills here. This is not about sales, right? This is about helping people. This is about sharing. That's all this is about, right? We have a system here. All you got to do is plug into it, okay? Training. Ensuring this vital component is woven into your organization is key to anyone's success. Actually, everyone's success, I should say. Ensuring this vital component is woven into your organization is key to everyone's success here at Zija International. The key to any success in this industry or business, for that matter, comes down to training available. What kind of training do we have, right? Guys and gals, Zija University is absolutely amazing. It's company-wide, right? It doesn't matter where you go in the world, the training is the same, right? That's a duplication model if you ask me. I've never seen it in my 13 years of being involved in this industry that the whole company comes together on one training method, right? It doesn't matter where you go in Zija International, whether it's United States, Canada, Mexico, Japan, the Philippines, the Trinidad, the UK, right? Australia, New Zealand, it doesn't matter, right? Because the training is the same. Everybody's getting the same training. Training available to resolve these skills to reach the dream. That's what training is. Training is a vital part of any system in getting you to the top and keeping you there. I am going to repeat that for everyone. Training is the most important or vital part of any system in getting you to the top and keeping you there. Just understand that Zija University, everybody needs to go to it. And you don't need to go to it one time, right? You can go to it multiple times because it's in your back office and it only costs you $1 a month. $1 a month to continually have yourself trained by the best in the industry. Next, affiliation. Affiliation. Making sure the new associate or distributor feel he or she belongs. That's affiliation. One of the deepest drives of an individual is to be part of something where he or she feels significant and appreciated. This need for community is one of the greatest bonding factors known to man, team. I'm going to repeat that. The need for community is one of the greatest bonding factors known to man. People are willing to make greater sacrifices to succeed when they have the power of community driving them. Inspiration is motivation is what I'm speaking to you about, okay? Inspiration and motivation, keeping the dream alive. You know, guys and gals, we all run out of fuel during the week, and we all need a strong dose of inspiration to pick us up when things, to get us going again when things are down, right? When things are bad. I mean, I'll just be, human on the call this morning. This is a roller coaster ride, right? There's peaks and valleys. Some days you're going to be in the peak, right? Some days you're going to be in the valley. Well, when you're in the valley, you need some inspiration. You need some motivation to keep you going, right? Inspiration rekindles the fire and refocuses back to the original dream or goal. You Guys and gals, this is all about goal setting. The question is to you on the call this morning, what are your goals? What do you want to achieve in ZJ International? This inspiration can come from a simple call from an upline team member within the organization, or perhaps even an event, a briefing, right? A business briefing, a conference call, right? All it takes is, just a simple call, guys and gals, to re-spark that inspiration or motivate that individual to do just a little more. My question is, what kind of inspiration and motivation are you assimilating down to your organizations? That would be a key question for everybody on this call. Nurturing, providing support and encouragement. Guys and gals, nurturing is being there for someone on a continual basis. I mean, that's what I do for my team. When the new team member gets involved, I tell them, use me like a cheap rug, right? That's what I'm here for, right? So many people in this industry, right, when they get involved, they're like, he's really busy. I don't want to bother him. Not so. Guys and gals, right, we're looking for the people that want to utilize this. The problem is there's not a whole lot of people out there that'll step up to the plate and utilize somebody. Nurturing is being there for someone on a continual basis. Nurturing is the process of providing the essentials for growth without waiting for someone to ask you. Let me give you an example of that. Parents don't wait until a child comes to them to tell them they're hungry. I like that. Kendrick Epps spoke about being hungry yesterday. Les Brown is one of my favorite motivational speakers. I listen to him daily. You gotta be hungry, right? If you've ever heard his CD, right, he wants to be a DJ, okay? And he goes into this DJ station and he asks for a job, and they said, well, we don't need anybody. And he left and he came back the next day. Right, when he came back the next day, he said, hey, I'm so-and-so, I'm here to get a job. He says, we don't need anybody. Weren't you here yesterday? Yeah, but I didn't know if somebody got sick or somebody, something happened to somebody or somebody quit. No, nobody quit. Nothing happened to anybody. We don't need anybody. You know what? Les Brown came back the next day, and he showed up there again. Right? What's the reasoning behind this? You got to be hungry, guys and gals. You got to be hungry. Parents don't wait till a child comes to them and tells them they are hungry. Rather, parents know that part of their responsibility is to make their child have their child receive proper nourishment daily. Nourishing is providing a solid, reliable support system that provides the essentials for success, guys and gals. It's about being there. It's about giving people direction. It's about helping them overcome objections. Right? When people go into the marketplace, you know what? We already know right out of the gate they're going to get some no's. Right? We need to understand that 97% of the population works for the other 3%. That tells me 97% of the people out there are not going to get Vija. Right? They're not going to be interested because they don't have the right mindset. They don't have the right philosophies in life. Right? It's our job to help them see that vision. Right? And sometimes it's difficult, right? Sometimes I got to get on the phone. I'm a diamond in the company. I need to get on the phone with my upline, who's a black diamond, and I got to unload sometimes. Share my frustrations with it. The key thing about that, guys and gals, is you don't go downline with it. You go upline. If you're frustrated and you got problems, go to your upline. Don't share that stuff with your downline because you're going to poison them. It's all about nourishing, right? You're not going to feed your child dirt balls or mud pies when he can have carrots, right? That's just an analogy for you, right? No, you're going to give your child carrots because it's good for him, all right? Nourishing, providing support and encouragement for your organization. Guys and gals, there's 7 things that you must give to others if you want to achieve success. A major part of success, of the process in achieving success and living the kind of life and dreams that you want to live, many people think that get what you want, you have to take it. Well, that's leadership, right? If you want it, you have to take it. But there's a universal truth, though, about the true path to get what you want and to get it. When you give, you get. When you give, this isn't about you. This is about us, us, us. It's not about I. It's about we. When you give, guys and gals, you get. What you sow, you shall reap. Guys and gals, if this is true, then what is it that we must give? It's called direction. We have to give direction. I'll show you the way, right? Not you go do it. Let's go do it. I don't tell anybody, oh, you need to go do this. No, you know what? I lead by example. I'm doing what I'm portraying to my people. Whatever I ask my people to do, I better be doing it myself. You know, I can't ask somebody to become a Team 250 qualified if I'm not Team 250 qualified. I can't ask people to go out and share, with 10 people a day if I'm not sharing with 10 people a day. I can't ask people to get on the conference calls if I'm not on the conference calls. I can't ask people to go to events if I'm not going to events. So my question to you, are you registered? Are you registered for convention? Right, I am. The day they launched that, the day they announced that, I called and got registered, and I booked my rooms. Right, and I have vision. I didn't just book my room. I booked room for 20 people because I know I'm bringing 20 people to the conference. That's what I did. Okay, people, guys and gals, give others your honesty. The world we live in today has a simple rule that most follow: lie when you have to. Right? Unfortunately, this may make some people wealthy, but it makes us poor humans is what it does. To achieve success is to become wealthy, not only in money, but in character. To be successful, truly be successful, is to be able to attain your goals and keep your character at the same time. See, I don't compromise myself. My father told me a long time ago, Dale, your word is all you got. And when you jeopardize that, you have nothing left. So don't lie to people, guys and gals. Don't do it. Be honest. Be upfront. You know, a lot of people, they don't like what I have to say because it's the truth. Right? The truth hurts, guys and gals. And sometimes, you know what, we have to be truth. Jim Rohn says it best. You know, when one of your distributors is messing up, you got to tell them they're messing up. Don't just leave them in the mess. You know, it's like a kid. If a kid's messing up, or he's doing something wrong, you can't just let him to continue to do something wrong. Right? You're not going to get him back on track unless you share with him what he's doing wrong. So guys and gals, character, right? Very, very important. To truly be successful is to be able to attain your goals and your aspirations is to keep your character at the same time. Honesty is the single most important factor. Having a direction bearing on the financial success or a particular individual event or goal. That's what we do here, is we're honest with our team members, guys and gals. Give others your respect. Most of the time we give people respect based on what they have done or what they have accomplished. Okay? That's great. That's what we call recognition. We gauge whether or not they are worthy based on what they have achieved or who they have even become, for that matter, guys and gals. I believe we should have higher standards. We should respect people not for what they have done or for who they have, brought to the table, but instead we need to respect people simply for being. What would happen in our world or our economy if our families, and yes, even in our organizations, if we started with respect for everyone else rather than making them earn it? I think we would see that most people would live up to the respect that we have given them. Give others your vulnerability, guys and gals. We are taught to be strong, and yes, we should be strong. We also have to embrace something that I think keeps us from having that kind of life that we long for. It's an idea that keeps us from experiencing the kind of relationships that would bring deep meaning to us. It's an ideal or an idea of vulnerability. You know, people say, but Dale, make yourself vulnerable and people will step all over you. Yeah, that's probably true. It's probably going to happen. But I've also seen that most people will be drawn to you. They will help you. They will open up to you. They will see you. We're all broken people, guys and gals. We all have secrets. Yet everyone plays a model. When it's down to their veil, others will soon follow, and we all win, guys and gals. So being vulnerable with people, right? You know, I can't say that I just went to the top in Zija, right? There was struggles, there was peaks, there were valleys, right? I struggled in Zija. But you know what? I I had the attitude that, you know what, I'm going to fail my way to success. There's a Les Brown quote for you again. I will fail my way to success, right? The only reason why I'm a diamond in the company is I've just talked to more people than most people do. And I do it on a continually basis, on a daily basis, and I don't give up, right? For every no I get, I'm one step closer to a yes. Give other people your care, guys and gals. Too many people are running around this planet not caring about others. The days of looking out for number one, they're gone. And winning through intimidation, that's over. Let's bring about a new day where we can care about others and all succeed. Take the time to show people you care. Listen to them. You know, God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason, guys and gals. I'm going to repeat that. God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Emphasize with people. Empathize with people. Love them. Know them. I don't mean that you have to go around hugging everyone, right? Because this probably wouldn't fly in corporate America anyway. But we can take some time to step back from business and be human, right? If you're just looking at people with dollar signs in your eyes, you're probably not going to go to the top of Zija. It's probably not going to happen. Guys, you got to truly care about people in order to be successful. Give others your passion. That's what I'm sharing with you. There's nothing in this world that needs more passionate people. People need passionate people. Living in this day and age, can be tiring. The hustle and bustle of it all can wear us down and tire you out. Give your passion to others and fire them up, team. Give others your experiences. We all have areas that we excel in. They are usually areas that we have experience in. One of the things we can do to make our lives more meaningful and to be of utmost help to others is to show them the way through the experiences that we had. See, this business of Zija International is about telling stories. Our stories and the stories of others, right? Success stories. Taking somebody that's never had success in this industry and helping them become successful. Guys and gals, give others your help. It's all in all, we want this, we want this for everybody, all in all. What we want to do is to help others. Zig Ziglar said it best, guys and gals. If we help others get what they want, we in return get everything that we want. If we want to be successful, we should consider ourselves servants of other people. What can we do to help them and help them be better? This is the true path to greatness, guys and gals. It's the true path to greatness and success, not only in business, but in life. Okay? If you want to live life, the life you've always dreamed of, ask yourself these questions. Okay? I hope everybody's writing these down. Ask yourself these questions, and then more importantly, have your people that you recruit into Zija ask their people these questions. Do you give others your honesty? Do you? Do you give people your honesty? Do you give others respect? Do you give others your vulnerability? Do you give others your care? Do you give others your passion? Do you give others your experience? And do you give other people your help? I'm going to repeat that for everybody if you didn't get them written down. Ask yourself these questions every single day. Do you give others your honesty? Are you honest with your people in your organization? Don't feed them a bunch of lies, right? This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not going to happen overnight. This is a 3 to 5 year plan, guys and gals, but it's quicker than anything I've ever seen. I've been in business for 25 years in construction, right? This is the easiest way to get it done. Do you give others your respect? Do you respect other people in your organizations? Do you give others your vulnerability? Do you give others your care? Do you truly care about the people in your organization? You know what? I want this more for my people in my organization than some of them want it for themselves. That's how much I care, right? Do you give people your passion? Do you share your passion of Zija? I could blow somebody out of the water. If somebody's not properly exposed to Zija and I get on the phone with them or do a sit down with them, you know what? Because of my passion for this company, I can blow that person right out of the water. So you better make sure they're properly exposed to Zija International before you get them on the phone with me. Do you give others your experience? share with my experience of what I've went through to get where I'm at in Siege International. Is it worth it? Absolutely. Time freedom, financial independence, and a life unlimited. Right? That's what we do here at Siege International. And the last one, do you give others your help? Guys and gals, I hope everybody took some copious notes on the information this morning. Today is Wednesday, the 3rd of July. We all know what takes place on Wednesday, and that is Straight Talk with Russ Bianchi. Who are you going to go out in the marketplace today and share with them how much you care about them by driving them to a conference call that could empower them and change their lives forever? I'm going to go ahead and open up the call for any leaders and emeralds and above. If they'd like to comment, you know what? I'm going to bring that down a step. Any golds and above would like to comment? Love to hear your comments. Going once? Any events anybody needs to promote? Going twice? Guys and gals, have a super fantastic Wednesday. Straight Talk tonight. Promote, promote, promote. Build, build, build. You know what? Get out in the marketplace. Share X Factor with everybody you know. Let's get some new people on board. Let's help change their lives. Make it a great day, everybody. The call's now open.
Let's do it. We need to tell us so bad. You are phenomenal. Nice to have you.
Oh, yeah, thank you, Bill. Man, that was something else. Awesome call. See you last week. Georgia. Awesome call.
Thank you very much. Awesome call, as usual.
Powerful. Thank you very much. Awesome call.